Izgleda prepozno, ne. Sadie.
Don't you worry about me.
There you are. Here I am. Come on, let's go. Let's go where?
Da ubijemo oko Modriskola.
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll. That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
Najgluplje što sam ikad vidio.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis.
Uđete u jaja.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Yeah.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. We all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
Look here. Don't the public love an execution?
Zaista.
Hey? All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Colm's boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody. Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Znači uradi sve. Dupla negacija.
Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
Čuti me.
The crowd
Okay.
came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
Guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I guess I don't know what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's cutting in there.
Znaš, sad je interesantno. John uopšte nije mnogo u ovoj igrici, znači... Moram da vidim ko ima veći screen time u ovoj igrici, znači...
Let's go.
Arthur ima najviše logično, ali...
What's it look like? Bunch of cops. How many? Enough. So what do you think?
Mu s očima, bre.
Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get them. And do it silently.
Da,
Obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Here's a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon me.
Find a way up to the roof and stop him.
važi. Neće niko se spasi ovog puta.
Hey.
E, možda je... Kaže, možda je kliše.
Welcome. There goes your escape plan.
Citizens of Saint Denis, for as long as any of us can remember, it is justice that separates us from Barbary. Yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man.
To je jedna stvar. Da li je ikad bilo u misiji da je trebalo bude... Treba bude kao, kaže... Stealth, ali Artur kašlje zbog tuberkuloze i spreči sve.
Seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
Da, ubit ćemo ga.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy.
Opet taj pozdrav.
It is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die.
Jesu oni volili od Diskola?
Ruin my life!
If you can hear me, shoot some of these O'Driscolls.
Da nesem glave.
Well, we got him.
Let's just get out of here.
Go.
Ovo je cringe, ovo. Pozdrav. Ujeo se sve. I tako, dragi moji, smo se rešili jednom za svakda Colma O'Driscolla. Još sam pozdrav se rešimo majke i dača. Za one koji su igrali jedinicu, znate da se nećemo u ovoj igrici rešiti dača. Gospođice
How you
Tilly.
get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
Zaista.
Yes, compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
Da
I know
pogledam.
it's from that Mary.
Mary?
Kako...
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
Ali kako ta meni uvek nađe ovog, da ovi idioti kampuju?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything.
Ovo je
For
rečenica.
everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Okay, Arthur.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Baš lepo ime.
It's gonna be all right.
I feel like a prisoner here.
We won't be here for too long. We just need an escape plan.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Arthur. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, he ain't done yet, Abigail. Dutch seems.
To have lost his mind? And no,
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
You watch your mouth!
Why are you prowling around here?
Hi.
Jack?
You okay, Jack?
Is Mr. Strauss gone?
Yeah, he had to leave. Sorry. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Sure, Uncle.
Miss Grimshaw.
What, Arthur?
You okay, Susan?
All those years, and look at us. It's pathetic.
I know. Just ain't sure what to do.
Ain't nobody care.
Hey,
Kako da razgovaram s ovim ljudima?
Hi, Arthur.
how you doing with all this?
Feel like a horse ran over me.
Zaista.
Poor Karen.
Here we are, Arthur.
Why don't you lay off the bottle for a bit?
Why don't you lay off me?
I'm only concerned.
Sure, Arthur.
Ah,
Think you're so clever, don't you?
I ain't the problem here, Morgan.
But I see exactly what you're doing.
Why do you let yourself get so head up?
Shut up. I don't want to hear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
You're a snake.
Yo, Keep.
više zlo kao nisam mogao prekinuti ga antagoni. Okej. Šta sad? Još jedan razgovor sa Mary Beth.
Hey, Arthur. You want to talk?
Može.
You okay, Arthur?
Sure.
You don't look okay.
I'm fine.
What you been doing?
Acting like a fool.
How so?
Hurting and robbing folks I didn't need to.
My, you have been busy.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
You're a good man, Arthur. Underneath, I mean.
I've lost my mind, Mary Beth. It's finally happened. I don't feel in control.
Just stay calm and do what you do best.
Ubijam ljude.
It seems I'm best in mayhem. Sure, I'm no better than Micah.
Yes, you are. Just do what you gotta do and stop getting into trouble.
Naravno. Plače.
We'll see.
Evo te koliko je Igrica Magdala.
Reverend.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
Dobro, stigli smo kod kampa Indijanaca. Obuku sam se malo...
Hey, partner.
You do not belong here. We have nothing for you.
To je malo uvredljivo. Ne znam uvijek zašto postoji taj stereotip da Indijanci imaju crvenu kožu. Meni oni izgledaju...
Hello?
Come in.
Come in. Ima ovaj odličan glas, ovaj Rain's Fall.
You don't sound very well.
Nemoj da kašeš njega, idiota.
I think I'm dying.
And I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I've tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course.
Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing.
Dobro.
What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I suppose there's much.
Nafta.
So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. I'm sorry to be forward, but there's so much to be done. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you.
Hvala.
Easy.
Ovo je ko ja. Ko Artur.
See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Nic, volim mudar čovjek.
Go on, get out of here.
Good. There was no need to harm them.
Razlog da bilo ko bude povrijeđen, ili tako?
We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. Let's go! It's best we stay together now.
So, you were saying?
It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think. Yeah.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Most sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Daj mi to preživim.
This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on.
Anyway, you were saying?
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
You know, I had a son once, years ago. Don't talk about him much.
Oh, what was his name?
Isaac. His mother, Eliza, was a waitress I met. When she got pregnant, she knew who I was, what my life was. I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep, but I said I'd do right by them. Every few months, I'd stop by there for a few days. He was such a good kid. She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19.
What happened? Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng. We can talk more about this later.
Ok, sviđa mi se što je ovaj ceo chapter kao da razgovaramo o Arturove prošlosti sa poglavicom, ali... Jel moramo da stavimo da ovaj bere cveće?
This will combine well. Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
Hvala vam. Polovice.
Mix these together. They taste awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up. All right, let's go. It's not much further now.
Nastavimo. Izvinite, slučajno.
What happened?
I got there one day and saw 2 crosses outside. I knew right away. Turned out some bastards had come through. Robbed them. Shot them dead. And offered $10. Hardened me. Feeling that kind of pain. But I know now that you don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you. You're going the wrong way.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Maybe. All I can do now is try and make some things right. I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. Oh.
Kao na primjer... Mnoge stvari radimo, neće mi kaže šta. Okej, prije svi Indijanci nazivali po ovim pojama u prirodi ovo Rains Fall, ovo Eagle Flies, krava koja sere. Ili to određena važnost kaže. Vremena.
What's happened? No! It can't be.
Oh, it be.
No! They destroyed everything. I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
Of course. What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here.
Okay, let's continue on.
Zanimljivo ovo što mi vraća... Ne mogu ja. Šta se ovo desilo ti sve?
There's some whiskey here.
Dolazim.
Sure looks like they was doing some drinking.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa.
Gdje je Chanupa? Dobro, lepo.
Do you have any binoculars?
Da.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
Moved. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one.
Da, to se dešava.
Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chanupa, no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I don't have any money.
Nah, I don't need your money.
Please see if they have our sacred.
Šta je rekao poslije? Idemo po njegove stvari. Pa. Vreme da upoznaju malo. Iako se napravio da Artur bude častan. Ponekad je dobro da upoznaju ne tako časnog Artura.
What's that? We got it. Take your hands off, man.
A? A, ovo mi nedostajalo. Ne, baš dobru čast, ali treba biti kauboj također. Idemo konjiću.
Come on now, boy.
Come on, boy. Moj dobri furaš. Ovo su bila dva nečasna poteza, sada moram dva časna poteza da izvršim da bi vratio svoju čast. Sad sam ko Zuko. Samo tražim da popravim svoju čast. Nadam se će mi se ukazati prilika za čašću.
Please tell me you found it.
Da.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Ja nisam tako siguran.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him, or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Moram se obrijem. Moram se obrijem.
Hello, here I am as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all of this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out. And he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things.
Da.
Children dying of diseases.
Kao ja, da.
This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. It's supposed to be heading to a PD after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain.
Aj, kapitane.
So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes. And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for it. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone.
Zvuči poznato.
He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Da.
All right, this is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Not all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
Aman, čovječe, požuri. Ne bi trebao uzmem brže konja, ali ovaj konj je bio uz mene od početka, tako da ovdje sam što odgovara.
Hey, don't get too close to this wagon. We'll open fire if we have to.
Hold it right there.
Whoa, you better put that down right now.
Dobro, da se pripremim.
That's it. Shoot that bastard already. Free fire.
Bez ubijanja, okej. Neću izgubim čast.
We're better trained and better armed.
Okej. Ovo neće uspjeti, znači samo uzimam stvari i bežim. I gdje razvezemo. A to je bila misija, znači. Okej, bar smo pobedili. To je bilo mnogo strašno.
Put it between his bastard eyes. You have the discipline to beat us.
Ja ne umirem tako lako. Doviđenja. Au. Bode noge, au. Loše gađite. Okej, bolje dobijem čas za ovo pošto ovo nije, pošto je ovo opcijona misija. Da mogu vratim onu čast koju sam izgubio. Obratim svoju čast. Evo ću uhvatim avatara. Okej. Okej, sada... Ne znam, mislim da malo previše, barem u ovom delu igre se počinje da... Neko dugovlače malo. Ona misija... Da možda kako zove misija, ali... Umetnost konverzacije još nije se pojavila, to je kao jedna od najvažnijih misija, na koje mi je to čudno. To je vrlo veoma čudno. Ne znam da li treba da napravim da to bude više u belom stilu pri kraju Igrice ili u crnom, ali želim da onako izgleda smiren, ono da s njega vremena kauboja prošlost. Eko li si tu, gospodo? Jel to?
Hey, friend. This place is not for you. Hey, partner.
What do you want from this place?
Ne znam li ćemo da me izgleda koja sam rasista, ali ovaj mi je lično na Charlesa.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that.
Niko nije ubijen.
We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Tako se doradi, gospoda.